family. American Legion National Commander Dan Seehafer here, calling on you to make an impact and change lives. Through the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation, we can do just that. Here are two of my friends to tell you more.
Thank you, Commander. The American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation delivers help and hope to two distinct groups of people who need us most: disabled veterans and military-connected children facing unexpected hardships. I'm Denise Rowan, past National Commander of the American Legion and Chair of the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation Steering Committee. Since 1925, millions of lives have been improved, even saved, because people like you, who care deeply about disabled veterans and children, have stepped up to help by making generous tax-deductible contributions to the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation. In virtually every situation, these disabled veterans and families have no other place to turn. Over the decades, the American Legion family has built a trusted, dependable identity by improving the lives of veterans, military personnel, and young people throughout our great nation and beyond. The American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation advances that mission by funding temporary financial assistance grants for military and veterans families in severe need, and by covering cost of training and legal counsel for our service officers. More than 3,000 trained and accredited American Legion service officers are currently assisting some 750,000 disabled veterans free of charge, helping with complicated VA claims, healthcare options, and other benefits they earned through honorable military service. No one fights harder for disabled veterans than American Legion service officers. A Navy veteran in Colorado in serious need of help put it this way.
So dealing with a veteran service officer, I see that we need these guys out here because we don't know the programs, we don't know the grants. You know, this guy knows off the top of his head, he knows the number of the papers that you got to sign. So they're wicked smart. They can navigate their way through the VA, which normal people can't, and they have this gift that they're able to do it. And they hold your hand right the way through it and get you taken care of and make your life a lot easier. When you're broke and you owe rent and you feel really down, most people just kind of either wouldn't help you or would talk bad to you about it, but not Ray, man. He was like, we got you, man. You lift your head up, put your shoulders back, you're good, and move forward.
And no one fights for the hopes, dreams, and stability of military-connected children like the American Legion. I'm Mark Clark, Chairman of the American Legion Riders. For nearly 20 years, American Legion Riders and other donors have helped ease the burden of college education for children of post-9/11 military personnel and veterans who gave their lives or became over 50% disabled while serving on active duty in the U.S. Armed Forces. After more than 20,000 miles on 18 legacy runs, the Scholarship Fund is self-sustaining for now, and our focus can shift to the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation. The value of this foundation is summed up well by the Coast Guard Vice Commandant after the American Legion Temporary Financial Assistance Program provided more than $1.1 million in grants to junior enlisted personnel with children at home, whose pay was delayed more than a month due to the 2019 government shutdown. He said, and I quote, "You made a difference in the lives of more than 3,100 Coast Guard families. Our people weren't getting paid. The American Legion were the first ones to step up. These were important things. It let them pay their child care. It helped them not get behind on their rent. It helped them put food in the refrigerator."
This is why we call the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation a foundation of hope. Whether you are a struggling military family facing an unexpected crisis, or a disabled veteran wading through the complex process of applying for VA benefits, the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation delivers help and hope alike, and we simply cannot do that without you and your help. Thank you so much for caring about our disabled veterans and children in need.
There you have it, family. This is why the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation is my top fundraising priority this year. Together, we can make an impact, changing lives and even saving lives through the American Legion Veterans and Children Foundation. To make a donation today, visit legion.org/donate or simply call 1-800-433-3318.